We got asked to do the finale show. It was a good opportunity. It was a bit of a challenge. And we thought of some ideas that could be fun, and we just worked really hard for 3 weeks. It was a bit 80s, but then it was also a bit 60s. It was kind of like how plastic, everyone thought plastic was going to be the thing of the future, and lights, and it was all kind of taking on this theme, glow in the dark and all this stuff. So that was a bit of our idea. It was a bit clockwork orangey, then we just played on their the teletext TV screen from the 80s they used to have on the ABC and all of that stuff. So we just kind of put all these things together and did a really last minute job of trying to do a show. It ended up great though. We've got a whole group of friends doing some great things, and we all kind of live in a bit of a bubble, so we don't really look to the outside to get inspiration. We do look at the outside to get inspiration, but we don't really plan to make things and ranges that are going to be taken by some certain age group or market or anything. We just kind of do stuff how we want to see it, and it ends up that it's kind of working out. There's so many different types of girls. We had a whole section of the black girls who wore these glow-in-the-dark dresses. They were great. They're all really beautiful. And then we just had a mixture really. They're a bit younger than usually. Then we kind of have a bit of a mix from all ages, but this time it was mostly just the younger girls because we've used lots of the old girls before. We only had a couple of models. They were just our friends, most of them, because the guy, we're not really into the guy model look. We're really big and muscly, and it's not really the way that our clothes fit, so we just had our friends do the boy section. We had a couple of new songs, a couple of old songs. We wanted it to sound like it was a bit like television type. That was because that was some of our themes. So it was like you're changing channels of television but changing the music through different kind of styles of music through the television. So we had some test screen fuzz and the beep over the top and all of that stuff. Our show was called From Here to Infinity. So they played on that theme as well in the beginning. There was a famous old Guru Josh song called Infinity. And they rewrote that, and that was the intro, the big warm-up to our show, which was great. Then everything else went on, and then the music shut down, which wasn't their fault, but they amped up because there was too much lights on, I think. Then it went back on again. Then when the guy came out, it was the boy that was wearing the headphones on, and the music cut out exactly when he came out with the headphones, so it was really perfect timing. So everyone thought that was what happened. It's fun. I used to think it was in the beginning. I used to have a ball. We used to go and get drunk on champagne all week, stay up till forever. But these days, it's just kind of things you get used to. It's still fun. It's glamorous if you don't do it often. Then once you start working and you don't really get to go and hang out at parties, but you just get to sit at work till 2 o'clock in the morning, cutting out dresses or painting things or organising seating plans, then that's not so glamorous. But it still is fun.